What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? We are back with Final Fantasy 16. Those furry gremlins that I house and feed. They were playing around with the microphones, so hopefully everything sounds okay. I think I got my gain dialed back in, but, you know, like I said, they like to play with it, and I think I got it back. Let's talk to the Moogle here. I was told to at least introduce myself to him.
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest, and that they never reveal themselves to humans.
Dude, I love Moogles. There's no ordinary Moogle Koopo.
You say? Clive. So it would seem.
These people ever since the winds carried me here. Sorry, I haven't been reading this. Holy shit. That shoots by faster than I can read it. But now you hear my pom-pom safe at last. You can hear me. You can actually hear me, Koopo. Oh, okay. Yeah, I hadn't talked to him just because it was a Koopa, you know, it was a Koopo, so I didn't even think about it. So apparently nobody else can talk to them. Only I can.
So you're really going through with it? Sid's been talking about bringing down a mother crystal since I've known him. But that's all it's ever been. Talk.
He's convinced it's the right thing to do. We'll be leaving for the capital shortly.
Well, you couldn't have picked a better moment. Seems the hiding the royalists gave him wasn't enough to dampen old Sylvester's spirits. His legions are on the march again. This time, due south.
Another war.
All as the great Grieger wills it. Bloodthirsty little miss, that one. That's God's for you, innit? Still, might work to our advantage on this occasion. Wars breed chaos. On the front lines, and at home. With a fair wind behind them, a handful of like-minded ne'er-do-wells could melt into the back alleys of Oriflamme. No trouble. Is making it to the capital that's the problem.
The checkpoint.
That's right. Anyone travelling in or out of Oriflamme has to go through Northreach.
Dude,
Lucky
that
for you.
bread baking in that oven, oh my god, that looks delicious.
Yes.
Well, no, not that. That gets you an audience with the Dame. And it's the Dame who'll see you safely through Northreach. I'll send a Stolas in the morning, let her know you're coming. We go way back, and she's a true friend of the cause. I'm sure you'll get on like a house on fire.
That's good of you, but who is this dame, and where will I find her?
She's the proud proprietress of Northreach's foremost house of ill repute, the Vale.
Just say brothel.
She's quite a woman, if you know what I mean.
Breasts.
Right.
Don't go blinding her with your charm now, lad. I'll be expecting a full report when you get back.
I'm assuming a full report of the boobies. Oh, sorry. I thought I wasn't running any updates. Well, who are you? Okay, Alliant reports. Alliant reports are now available from viewing and speaking with Gate. I don't know until I hear it pronounced. The Alliant report counter and the Hideaway's mess. These reports are compiled by Cursebreakers. By the Cursebreakers, contain information on quests currently available across Valisthea. Okay, so it's all the quests available, I guess?
Not if I Gav.
I want to talk to this guy first.
Oh, you're the new lad, aren't you? Goat at your service. Well, at the Hideaway service, anyway. Otto's
Okay,
put me in
goat.
charge
Goat,
of
something like
reading
that.
the reports sent in by our allies and picking out any problems that might warrant...
I'm gonna forget that immediately.
Or any other willing volunteers. And there's no shortage of problems, I can tell you. Or maybe I don't have to. I'll warrant a strapping lad like you's got people begging him for help wherever you go. Anyway, if you're ever interested in taking a look over the list, just say the word. Reckon you could probably tick off the odd thing here and there. They say little acts of kindness are their own reward. But if that ain't enough, these have got proper bounties on them and all.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna guess these are...
Anything catch your eye?
They aren't like full... Oh, maybe they are full-blown quests. Oh. Okay. Guess they are full-blown quests. I wasn't expecting that.
Think you can help?
Why do I have to talk to this? I was figuring it was going to be, hey, go kill X number of monster. It was going to be side quests without the actual story connected to them. Because, I mean, couldn't I just open the world map and... Yeah, that just feels unnecessary. Huh. I'm trying to think what we're going to do here. I need somebody to tell me if quests... Trying to think here. Are they like chapter specific? Do they disappear? Or is it safe to keep playing the game? You know, I'm going to continue on with the main story, but somebody's got to tell me, like, is it do quests as soon as you see them? Or is it, what's the word?
You're not fond
You know, is it do it as soon as I see them? Or can it, you know, if I feel like, hey, I don't want to do 90 side quests, let's do some main story progress, I can do that. Like, the, you know, are they like chapter locked or something like that? I guess that's my question. Holy shit, I keep getting distracted on the stuff I wanted to say before we talk to Gav. First off, if you saw the community post yesterday, sorry there were no videos yesterday. I might only get this and something else ready to post, just because I'm just busy the last couple days. This semester is already proving to be crazy. So I'm rolling with the punches, and I'm doing everything, and I'm tap dancing as fast as I can here. So that's what's going on. Nothing super serious. It's just scheduling is a nightmare right now until I can get worked into things. That's the first thing. Second thing, I said I would make it up to you guys on Friday, and I guess now Saturday. Do I want to keep it as... Nah, I can't. I'll say it here. We are going to be playing Starfield and Baldur's Gate 3 earlier than expected. Starfield comes out on the 1st if you pre-order the premium edition or whatever. They have, you know, comes out almost a full, like, 4 days early for that. So we're going to be playing Starfield on the 1st, as long as there aren't any problems with that purchase. And Baldur's Gate 3 on consoles coming out a couple days early, again, for the premium edition, which, again, I shelled out for because both of them I'm excited for and would probably play the DLCs anyways. So there you go. That's how I'm going to make it up to you guys over this weekend. We're going to play new stuff early, and I am super excited. But in the meantime, let's talk to Gav.
In a hurry?
Just following orders.
Funny, I never took you for the type.
Can't all be as obedient as you, Gav.
Eh?
Fine day for a little mischief.
I love Gav. If he dies, nobody tell me, because I don't want to be sad.
Actually, Gav won't be coming.
What?
Just the three of us, then.
Torgal?
Drake's Head is the keystone of the Empire. Oriflamme's in chaos, yes, but that doesn't mean we can march an army through her gates. The fewer our numbers, the better our chances of going unnoticed. And should that plan fail, well, we have our icons to fall back on.
Sid, I don't know if I can. Ifrit still seems to come and go as he pleases.
Ordinarily, priming an icon comes naturally to a dominance. But then, you are no ordinary dominance.
Well, Well, he's still got the blessing of the Phoenix, doesn't he?
Not to mention what he sucked out of Garuda. And did I ever tell you about how he was once the greatest shield in Rosaria? You know, I reckon he could probably cut us a path out of the capital on his own if need be.
Wasn't I a shield for only, like,
To find out.
a few days?
We're less likely to be spotted if we travel separately. I'll meet you in Northreach in a few days.
And that answers a question of mine
Do behave now.
with the whole the Blessing of the Phoenix. So yeah, his fire powers did originally come from the Blessing of the Phoenix, not a Freet. I think Rob Stone, I think he said something about that in a past one, but it's nice to hear the characters mention that, and I don't feel crazy. You know, I'll,
We're meeting in Northreach.
oh, sweet, we are bringing Torgal. Oh, thank God.
Before this dame finds me.
Oh, thank God, Torgal's still with us. I was afraid he wasn't going to be with us. Good boy. Good doggy.
Ah, you're Sid's man, if I'm not mistaken. Couldn't trouble you for some assistance, could I?
That depends. What do you need?
Some new bearers from Oriflamme just arrived, and it cost Master Quinton a pretty penny to convince their owner to part with them. Man must have been a bloody tyrant. Can't get a peep out of them, try as I might.
They're probably terrified of you.
You're probably right. Dare say it'd take a bearer like yourself to open them up. So, will you have a word with them? Help them settle in?
I can try.
That'll do me. Tell them they're safe, and that if they need anything, they just have to ask.
I'll let them know.
Appreciate it. They're sitting over there, taking a long overdue breather, looks like.
Yeah, we're doing this quest just because it was right here. You know, guys, if you... I'm trying to think how to phrase this. Well, I'll think how to phrase this while we're talking to this guy.
So you're the new arrivals. Is there anything I can get you? You're safe here. They don't punish people like us for speaking our minds.
Truly. I'm hungry. My sister too, we're starving.
Wait here. I'll fetch you something from the tavern.
Thank you.
I won't be long. You stay here and rest.
I have a game suggestion. If you're looking for something really fun and
Did you see?
you're the kind of person who would enjoy this game, check out Book of Hours on Steam. It's by Weather Factory. They were the studio who did Cultist Simulator. So it's a very obtuse, very... It's kind of an odd game.
You know, I have another
It's
cup.
kind of a management sim, kind of a puzzle game, kind of a lot. It takes place in the same universe as Cultist Simulator. It is super fun if you have a, if you like just that kind of resource management
Whatever you're
sort of style.
Sorry. We've enough mouths of our own to feed without tending to the wants of outsiders.
It's not for me. It's for some new arrivals.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't see the mark. So you're a comrade. Well, in that case, you may have whatever you require. Take all the bread and wine you want.
That's really all it takes. One look at the innkeeper's mark.
Of course it is. I do as Master Quinton commands, as do we all. And Master Quinton commands that none of his favoured guests be left wanting. Well, don't keep our new comrades waiting. Take what you need and see that they eat their fill.
But yeah, I was playing it the last couple hours, and it was hard to put down. I was having so much fun with it. I haven't played Cultist Simulator. I've watched a lot of playthroughs of it. I think it's on sale right now on Steam, so if you're interested, go check it out. But yeah, they're very obtuse games, which usually I'm not a fan of, but it kind of works, in their opinion. They're all about the occult. So it's a lot of fun, in my opinion. Like, I've got a huge, on my notebook, a page full of all the different books and what they do. But you don't have to do it, but I would suggest keeping a pen and paper near you, because it's really good to take notes, and it'll really help you manage things and kind of maximize your experience. I'm having a ridiculously fun time.
Yeah.
It's also one of those games that you can't, like, lose at. It doesn't punish you or anything like that. It's, yes, there are challenges, kind of figuring out how to do stuff, but it's not like... It's kind of like just, you got to kind of figure it out. You know, it's hard to explain, because it's not figure it out like some obtuse puzzle game. It is obtuse. It's hard to explain.
My days.
Brother,
It's a really hard game to explain, in my opinion.
we sat and no one shouted. We ate and more was offered.
I know. I can't believe it.
You're free now. And the next time you're hungry, you need only ask to be fed.
Thank you for everything. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I sat down to, I'm like, okay, I'll play an hour or two, and next thing I knew, it'd been like 3-4 hours. It is super fun. I heavily suggest checking out Book of Hours. I mean, like, there's like a lose condition or whatever in Cultist Simulator, not in Book of Hours. Book of Hours is really, like I said, hard to explain, but it is so fun to just sit and play it. Said I wasn't going to do side missions, and here I am doing side missions.
I want no trouble. Wait, that's... Oh, glory to Griga. You were the hanged man. I took you for a rogue. If you're a friend
Is
of
that my all-black clothing?
then perhaps you'll help me. His vineyard, Lostwing's pride and joy, has been beset by a plague of giant wasps.
And you need someone to solve your pest problem.
Bees.
I do
No,
indeed.
bees.
I've never seen them so far from the forest, nor so mean, for that matter. I suppose the smell's got them worked up. And little wonder. This'll be the finest crop we've ever known if the fiends don't eat it first. I tried chasing them off myself, but they won't flee from the likes of me. And if I don't bring those grapes in for pressing soon, Master Quinton will have my guts for garters. You look like you can handle that blade of yours. Will you put it to use for a comrade in need? Please. Rid us of these wasps so I can be about my business.
All right. I'll see to it.
Oh, thank you. You'll find them over at Gotan's Bales on the edge of town. And hurry, Lostwing needs those grapes.
I don't know why that just made this seem so much more trivial. I get it. It's important, and I understand why it's necessary for the local economy, but just the way he said it there just made it seem really stupid. Oh my gosh. I have not, I had a shitload of time to sit and just relax and play a game over the last couple days. But yeah, if anybody's wondering, like, AJ, like, really, are these classes you're taking that tough? They're not tough. It's just, well, I mean, they kind of are. One of them I'm learning new skills because it's actually, like, cybersecurity stuff, finally, not basic computer IT kind of stuff. But if you haven't, because I'm pretty sure I've either talked about it or put it in a community post or something, essentially one of my classes is prep work for a certification exam. So I literally have to.
A few wasps shouldn't give me too much trouble.
Like, our midterm and our final are the actual certification exams. Like, I do, I think it is, I do about 8 weeks, and then we take the first exam because it's a it's a certification that requires 2 exams. So I do 8 weeks of class, and then 1 exam, and then I do another 8 weeks of class, and then I do the 2nd exam. So that's what's going on.
Stay down. That's enough.
Dude, that charge attack is dope. Oh, still 1 left. So yeah, that's one of the classes, and it's basically, like I said, a prep course for stuff that has been other, like, more IT-focused classes that I have already taken. So it's kind of like a review course. It's a lot of shit, and like memorizing ports and memorizing troubleshooting and this, that, the other thing. So it's just drilling a lot of shit. So it's not super stressful in and of itself. It's just, you know, I gotta take it seriously and important because, again, this is for a certification. And the other class is, as my professor explains, he's like, this, you know, it's not a prep course for a certification, but this class essentially is the prep class for the certification. He's like, I treat it that way, and by the end of it, you should be able to take our final and then go schedule your certification for that certification. You know, that's the thing that my professor is really big on. He's basically like throughout, you know, getting all these certifications, because through our university, you know, like cyber clubs, they do work with
those wasps won't be interfering with your harvest,
you know,
anymore.
real world people and security issues and
Master Quinton would have had
IT
my
work
head if I'd
and
lost the
shit like
plot.
that.
I'd say you've earned a reward. Our Gotan Rouge fetches a handsome price among the rich and powerful of the realm. We use that money to keep our comrades fed and imperial wolves from our door. The vineyards were Master Quinton's idea. He wanted to give bearers a place to work, a place where they'd be safe.
Well, he certainly seems to have done that here. I'm glad I could help.
I'll see that he hears of your kindness. And once this vintage is ripe for drinking, there'll be a glass or 2 raised in your honor.
And I did my first week of labs in that class, and I was looking through shit going, oh my god, it's like, well, what does the information given to you by this, what does that tell you? And I'm sitting there going, I don't fucking know. So yeah, it's just learning a new skill, doing all this prep work for exams and stuff. It's stressful. It's a great opportunity because, again, my professor is all big on, look, you know, because he wants us to go and do internships and to put your name forward, because he always says, he's like, I get opportunities from all these different places that, you know, they come to us looking for people to work in their departments, do this, that, and the other thing. So it's great opportunities and stuff, especially for, you know, life after I finish my degree. Because, again, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this. I plan on finishing my associates after my current certificate program. So, yeah, it's just finding a balance of everything right now is that's the big, I don't know, pretty big ruckus. There you go, right now.
Stay down.
Oh my god, can I fight chocobos? I want to fight chocobos. Or can I capture them and ride them? Nope, I can attack them though. Fried chicken. God damn it, now I'm hungry. I'd fight you, but...
There. Northreach.
I just totally lost my train of thought again. God damn it, I'm an idiot. I was about to say, I'd fight you, but I'm hungry and need to knock this out before I can try and get myself through another video for some, I'm feeling like some more Armored Core. I finished that first chapter and I'm really digging that game.
Used to speak of a brothel, but that was north of the checkpoint. I hope the dame has friends in the south.
Plum for the apple of your eye.
Okay, I don't need...
If the right to confiscate any objects.
Begone! The gate's for citizens, not serfs.
I'm taller than both of you. That means I'm in charge here.
Are you gonna buy some?
That's how that works, right?
A moment, my lady.
A moment? I doubt you could afford even that much of my time. Branded.
My mistake.
No, mine. Upon reflection, you don't have the scent of a branded about you. The flowers. Otto always did know how to please me. More than Sid ever did anyway. Do you think you could please me, Clive?
You're the dame.
I'm not liking the sexual connotations here.
Let us leave such impersonal titles to my less preferred, Cleontel.
Is that how that word's pronounced?
Can call me Isabel.
Of course.
You assured me I could trust you. I can trust you, can't I?
You can trust me, yes, but... why would you...
Help you? Because that's what we do. Long ago, Sid did me a kindness when no one else would. I have never forgotten that. Without it, I would not be where I am today. And so, I make it a point to do the same whenever possible. Which brings us here. To the final obstacle between you and whatever it is you seek in the holy capital. I fear the guards are not likely to let a masterless bearer pass unmolested. Unless... Unless, of course, his master deigned to appear.
Dude, I love her voice.
That will do nicely.
I'm strangely aroused.
I shall expect a favor in return.
Wait, what?
Like, I'm digging her voice, and her voice actress is killing the role. I'm just not a big fan of her design. I mean, like, the clothes are fine. Like, I was expecting a more... I don't know. I just somebody... I mean, she's good looking. It's but for the way that she was kind of being talked up, I was expecting, like, a fucking knockout. You know? Almost kind of like Benedicta.
Fruit's not getting
which she was gorgeous.
What the hell are you doing?
Tut tut. We cannot have people thinking I tolerate disobedience from my branded.
The men who gave me this are no more my masters than you are. But it's not as if I can hide it.
From the moment you acquired it, that brand has done naught but take. But today, it is going to give you exactly what you want. Just play along.
You know, this is going to be a super weird critique of the
Back to the Vale already.
of the branded.
But of course, we must make ready to welcome you, my
And I'm talking specifically the brand itself.
And who might this be?
Why, my new escort. The streets aren't safe for a girl, what with all the royalists about.
Well, don't work him too hard.
Well, that rather depends on you now, doesn't it? I'll see you all at sunset.
Oi, hold up. Another fucking branded. Oh, you're lucky you're with the dame. Get out of my sight, filth.
So yeah, I've had people talk to me about like the branded, their storylines and everything, and you know what? Oh, okay, I'm fine with the concept and everything, and I completely understand all that. But the mark itself.
But they didn't, and even if they had, they wouldn't have done anything about it. The gentlemen of the garrison are some of my best customers. We have an arrangement, as do you and I. Now, if you'd care to follow me, we can speak more at the Vale.
As I was about to say, the mark itself
Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice.
It's a cool looking mark, you know, it's a cool looking tattoo. But my thing with it is, it just seems so easily destroyed. Like, you'd think it would be put there with magic, so even if you would scar your face, it would still be there. And yeah, I understand, you know, if anybody who would have a scar on that part of their face would probably be questioned if they were branded. I can understand that, but I'm figuring if you're in this massive caste system that they've created here, and they're looking for something with the brand, that it would be something more, I don't want to say disfiguring necessarily, but they would go something that would be almost cover the whole face, or something more than just this tattoo on the cheek. I mean, it almost, in my opinion, it hits a weird middle ground from being noticeable and trying to think how to put it. I'm like, I totally see where it's noticeable. I totally see where it's, yeah, where you could say, well, AJ, it's clearly obvious who a branded is. Yeah, but like I said, I think it's just an easy mark to like I said, you know, almost burn your face or something, and you can get, you know, scar up the area and get rid of the mark. Where if it was something that covered more the whole face, it would have, it would be almost impossible to hide. I guess that's my point. It just, to me, seems as though they should, I feel like they should have gone farther with the mark. I don't know. And maybe it's because they knew they were going to put it on their main character, and they didn't want their main character to have, you know, a giant tattoo over his face the whole game. But I don't know. I think that makes a little more sense in this society. But you know what? I've had people tell me, well, you know, if you think about it this way, and people have changed my opinions on certain about a lot of stuff actually with this game. So who knows? I'm just spitballing here. But I still think it would have worked a little better with a larger mark on the face, instead of something that just looks like a cool edgy tattoo.
And if anyone requests her company, tell them she is feeling unwell.
Madame, you look stunning.
As do you, my dear.
Shall I
Really?
have one of the girls draw a bath?
That won't be necessary.
She looks like a... maybe if you have like a soccer mom fetish.
Clive, my darling. Welcome to the Vale.
Like, didn't they say this was supposed to be like the greatest house of ill repute? It's a brothel.
Thank you for seeing me through the gates.
I'm unimpressed so far.
I am in your debt.
Well, that was the whole point, wasn't it? And I told you, it's Isabel. Whatever wound you so tight, I wonder. It's certainly not Sid's influence.
You, mentioned a favor. What is it you'd have me do? I don't want to keep my companions waiting.
If you mean Sid and the girl, you needn't worry. They have yet to reach the checkpoint. Yes, Otto asked me to help them as well. But to answer your question, I need you to find someone for me. One of my girls.
Going on a whore hunt.
Has been gone for several days now.
I don't know why I thought that was so funny. I just think it is.
And I've begun to fear the worst.
I feel as if I've spent my whole life searching for people. No, I can't say I'm any good at it.
I trust you'll do your best. Oh, and take this.
Jeez, how many of these little patches are we
Proof
gonna
of
get?
that trust. And hopefully enough to keep prying eyes from looking too closely at that handsome face of yours. Now, I have matters to attend to at the Iron Flagon. If you find anything...
At the local BDSM club?
I should probably start here.
More side missions. Holy shit. Okay, guys. Next video. I don't know what the hell we are going to do. Sorry, I know this seemed like a weird video. I'm not trying to just kind of dump out a whole bunch of short content, but as I said, my dance card is a tad full right now. So, somebody hit me up in the comments if you know if like I said, the side missions are like chapter locked or whatever. If so, I'll make sure I do them as soon as I find them, just because I don't want to end up missing them. But if not, okay, I won't have to worry about it. Next video, we can get back into main story stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Thank you for watching. I for some reason, can't remember how I end videos. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm out.